passionate. It's beautiful by many. I mean, well, all the Somali people are a little ounce of the same passion behind the show. We'll be, inshallah, very successful. Mentioned sacrifice quite a lot. I mean, that's one of the main key themes. Inshallah, we're gonna that's been going on through. I'd like to introduce Jibriil Salah. No, I think mashallah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نقول waxaa salaam hadska ilaahay oo siiyay awoodda fursadda aan ku soo meeshaan kadib waxaa mahadcelinayaa walaalayaasha magaca soo jeediyeen runtii aad u wanaagsan waxaa kaloo mahadcelinayaa dadweynaha meesha yimaaday. You guys could have been in many other places but you decided to come here, so thank you very much for that. So the brothers requested a short introduction of myself and some of the experiences that I went through. I don't have any fancy slides to share because there's not that much to me. But I am a professional software developer. I work for a company called One Result. It's based in Birmingham. I've been working there for the last 4.5 years. We build mobile applications and web applications, so those fancy applications that you guys use daily. I work on some of those. Some of my daily tasks are also dealing with project management and cost estimation. So what I do is, you have these multi-million projects. I will assess the projects, look at the tasks, look at the subtasks, and attach a cost to them. I also contribute a lot of ideas to the company I work for at the moment. One of the ideas I contributed recently is now actually going very big in the company. I graduated from this university a long time ago. I did a computer science degree here with a placement year, and I'll come back to that placement year because that was also one of my best time. When I went to the university, there were not that many Somalis in Birmingham. There were no place to go to if you wanted any career advice. And in my case, I needed a lot of career advice because I didn't realize what I wanted to do until very, very late. Also, one of the most difficult situations that I found myself in was because I didn't have many family in Birmingham. I had to provide for myself while I was studying. So in the first year of my uni, I ended up working 7 days a week. So imagine going to uni, finishing 4 p.m., 5 p.m., going to like a crap warehouse job, working all night, and then coming home at night. You can't even sleep, you still got to do assignments, and then you have to go back to uni with 4 or 5 hours sleep. In the second year, I realized I couldn't continue this, so I had to reduce it to 6 days a week. So it was still a lot. I went through many sleepless nights. Like alhamdulillah, I managed to get a first class honors from this university. Like many of you, my journey started back home, straight from the jungle. Like really, I went through many countries, but then somehow I ended up in Holland, and from Holland I came to the UK. When I came to the UK, I was right in year 11. So when I came, it was like 4 months left, and we were doing our GCSE exams. And I remember at one point I turned up and I was told I had an English exam, and I can tell you I didn't go too well. I went through a lot of Saturday classes to pick myself up. From school, from college, when I went home, there wasn't any like appetite or support around education. It was all about go to the shop at Asda, those kind of things. Education doesn't exist in our household. I also had a lot of problems with moving because in search for the perfect property, we must have lived in every single area in Birmingham. Also, one of the biggest problems was I had a lot of high expectations when I was in college, but I had no support. So, for example, parents want all A stars, but then when you come home, you don't have the support necessary to do well. So, what happens is, for example, you turn up, you say you did really well on an assignment, you got a B, and you tell your mom you got a B, all she knows is A or A star. So if you tell her you got a B, she'll be like, is that the highest grade? No, it's A. How come you didn't get A? And they don't really understand it. In a nutshell, that's basically me. One of my most valuable points throughout my entire history was my placement year. The reason why it was because I worked for a company called GE. It was, I think at that point, before I got hit by the recession, it was the largest company in the world, or the second largest. As soon as I got into the placement, I was tested to the limit. I was working with guys that were maybe in the industry for 40, 50, 60 years, 40, 50 years. And, okay, not 60 years. But these guys were professionals, so they didn't really, because when they went to university was completely different. So, as soon as you got there, they're expecting you to know all these things that we didn't really know. And nowadays, university, or at least in my time, first, second year, it was all about having assignments. We didn't learn anything more than that. So that was very valuable to me. When I came back from my placement to my final year, I was different from the other students. I knew everything, I've seen everything. So that helped me a lot. Also, my current professional work that I do at the moment, I believe when I started working in this company, within 6 months I had learned what I learned in my whole degree, basically. And so you have to realize that when you graduate, it's not job done. The job starts then. I always used to have a strange thing that I used to do. What I used to do is I used to go to job descriptions. I don't know if anyone does that, but what I used to do is, for example, I wanted to be like an IT manager, so I used to go on the internet and look at IT manager jobs. And I just used to look at the different points that, like job descriptions. And I used to actually work my way down. So I used to work with a lot of them. And that helped me a lot, because it meant when you go for a job, you pretty much tick all the boxes. As a final few words, my advice I'll give you guys, I don't think I can give you guys as much advice beyond what the brothers have said, but just to add a few things to it. Managing your time, I think, is very crucial. Most people, especially Somalis, we suffer from not managing our time. So everything is just scrambled eggs. Think about this question. Where do you want to be in 5, 10 years' time? Most people will think that the question, it's a good question, but it's not something they actually spend any time on. When I finished university and I started working for a company, I realized I had no clear direction. There's so many different directions I could have taken with IT, but I didn't have no clear idea. If you think about this question, it will help you. Otherwise, you'll be chasing shadows. Also, I would like to say, focus on one thing. Most Somalis, the problems are that they don't actually want to focus on one thing, they want to be everything. When I was in college, I had to be a doctor. I didn't want to be a doctor, but now that I've graduated, I want to be a doctor. You have to be realistic with yourself, and you have to kind of look at the time. And nowadays, professional work, they're more interested in length experience than having 20 different degrees. So, inshallah, one of the last but not least is salah. We underestimate this. We think that having degrees is valuable, having connections is valuable. They are valuable, like if you don't practice salah, which is one of the biggest issues in university and professional environment. If you don't meet those things, then you're pretty much, I would like to say, you're pretty much wasting your time, because you have to first of all realize that so you seek it, you have to seek it from Allah, not seek it to be guided. Humanity is just والصواب يعني يجي وشخص فيه لكن واحد قال لك الحياة إن شاء الله تس كل ما يمكن إن شاء الله